So the device you have all been waiting for is here, the Oneplus Nord competitor with an inverter sized battery. But will that battery be enough to take on the all-time super hyped mid-ranger Oneplus Nord? What's going on everybody, and in this video, let's do an unboxing and have a quick look at Samsung M51, the latest Snapdragon powered mid-ranger from Samsung. So it's been quite some time that I use a Samsung device, and that is why it is going to be a really new experience for me. So the box looks neat, so neat that there are no specs on it. That is some more hard work than I expected, so let's get into the specs in a bit. The price mentioned on the box is around 28,000, but we know that it is priced at around 25,000 rupees in India. So opening the box, and firstly we get the device itself and this tiny box that will have paperwork and stuff. So yeah, this has some paperwork and a SIM ejector tool as well. But there is no case in the box, which is a bit weird as all the devices are bundled with a case these days. And if you are about to order one, then please order a case as well. Now coming to the device itself, so the variant that I have is the black one, as I don't like flashy colors. So this is what it looks like, and this back cover is Glastic, a combination of glass and plastic, so basically a hybrid. Let's see what else we get in the box. So we have a 25 watt Type-C to Type-C adapter, because this device can act like a power bank too, in case you want to charge another device in some emergency situation. So because of that, you cannot use your normal Type-C cable with this one. And we have that Type-C cable too, so nothing else in the box. Let's power up the device quickly, and here are the specs. So this Samsung M51 is powered by a Snapdragon 730G SoC with 6GB of RAM in the base variant, and on the front we have a 60Hz AMOLED display with Full HD Plus resolution, along with a 32MP punch hole selfie camera, and along with that you get a dual SIM card plus SD card setup with this one. Coming to the back, we get a quad camera setup with a 64MP Sony IMX682 primary sensor, a 12MP ultra-wide, a 5MP depth sensor, and a 5MP macro camera. You also get a 7000 mAh battery with 25W fast charging and reverse charging as well. So setting up the device quickly, and as you guys know, this device is powered by Oneui 2.1 built on top of Android 10. So not the latest version of Oneui, that is 2.5, but this is without any ads and stuff. So we have booted up successfully and are on the home screen now, and this is what the first boot looks like. So the display here is Infinity O type and seems quite sharp and vivid, though it does not have a 90Hz refresh rate, but since it is an AMOLED display, you can expect better colors and contrast on this device. Also on the left, you have volume buttons, and on the right side, we have the fingerprint and power button. So let's set it up quickly, and it's quite easy to register it, and you can unlock the device in two ways, either by tapping on the fingerprint scanner or pressing the power button. Both will work just fine and unlock the device quickly. And unexpectedly, the device does not feel that heavy. Though it weighs around 215 grams, which is a bit more, but the weight balance has been done quite well on this device. Coming to the software part, and it runs on Oneui built on top of Android 10. So there are no ads as such, but I do see some extra junk apps like Snapchat and Daily Hunt, but those can be uninstalled. So I'll go ahead and do that later. Overall the device feels snappy and responsive, but I'll test it extensively and compare it head to head with the OnePlus Nord as well. And like OnePlus Nord, the frame on this one is also plastic, so it feels a bit less premium because of that. But that's okay if every mid-ranger in 2020 is going to be this way. And I almost forgot about that 3.5mm headphone jack, just like every other manufacturer. So it has that as well, and I like the number of important features that are included on this device. Some good things that I found in software is Dolby Atmos support, and NFC support is also there on this device. Plus you also get that always on display, which I personally love, and because of that big battery, I can keep that on all the time, and here is what it looks like. Talking about the gaming performance and battery life, so guys, I did install some games, and Call of Duty runs on very high settings on this device, as it has that Snapdragon 730G SoC, which is quite capable to handle everything really well, and there are no lags or frame drops anywhere. So the game runs just fine. Since we don't have PUBG now, so I did not test it, but if you want, I can sideload and check that out for you. Anyways, the device can handle everything really well, and here are the Geekbench scores for this device if you are into numbers. Comparing it with Poco X2 that also has the same processor, here are the Geekbench scores of both side by side. And I don't trust Antutu scores mostly because they are fake and the app is not even there officially on the Google Play Store. So it's better to ignore those scores as the real world performance is everything, benchmarks are not. Plus here is a demo of reverse wired charging, so you get the cable inbox to do that. The same charging cable can be used to reverse charge any phone or low powered device, but don't use it on a daily basis as it might damage the battery. So as you can see, all these Type-C devices started charging instantly because of that 7000 mAh battery, which I must say is a really great thing to have. I love the fact that one can use it for 2 full days and even more on a single charge, and that will degrade the battery in even more time as compared to other devices. So this battery can be charged up in less than 2 hours or so, but I'll test that out really soon, so stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already. Coming to the front and rear cameras, so this is what the interface looks like, quite typical. So you do get quite a lot of modes on this one, and we also have this single take mode, which is quite interesting, as you can take multiple videos and images of different type with just one tap, which will come in really handy for some important moments where you don't get enough time and wish to do all of that stuff in one go. So this neat feature really helps, and it works with front camera as well, so that's great. You also get some other modes and a dedicated Pro mode as well. I'll be comparing the cameras and stuff with Oneplus Nord in a separate video, but for now, here are some quick camera samples that I have taken from this device. Some good things that I found in software is Dolby Atmos support, and NFC support is also there on this device. And here are some samples as compared to Oneplus Nord. Also, here is a video shot from the primary rear camera of this Samsung M51. So you guys be the judge and let me know what you feel about it. One thing I really liked about the cameras on this device is that they are actually versatile, unlike Oneplus Nord where we have namesake 2 megapixel cameras, and the ultra wide angle camera is also of good resolution on this device, so it can produce some excellent results in good lighting. Plus here are some macro shots from the rear camera of this device. And here are some selfie shots from the front facing cameras on the Samsung M51. So overall the camera performance of this device is really good, and it produces some great results from any camera. So I'll be testing this device even more in the coming days, so stay tuned. And that was it for this video. Do like this video if it helps you out and subscribe to the channel to stay notified. So I'll see you guys in the next one.